Lionel Messi's going to sign for Chelsea. Seriously? Hello people, welcome to Chels Daft and to my channel. And in this particular video, I'm going to focus on 3 stories that are doing the rounds that I know you guys are focusing on over social media, and there's been plenty of debate and plenty of questions. As we wait for confirmed signings of Ben Chilwell and Kai Havertz, more on Thiago Silva in just a bit. But we're going to start today with the Lionel Messi situation that's just developed over the last 24 hours and is now sort of reaching fever point. Lionel Messi earns £988,000 a week. We know he's arguably one of the best footballers, if not the best footballer of all time. He's got loads of money. He's notified Barcelona of his intention to leave on what he believes is a free transfer by fax. Who does that? The amount of money you've got and you do it by fax. Unbelievable. Anyway, the stipulation in his contract has got 700 million euros release fee in his contract. However, that contract stipulates that he's got until the first week of June at the end of each season to activate a clause to leave the club, walk away on a free first week of June, or maybe 10 days in June. It's not clear. So with Messi doing what he's doing now, he believes that he's entitled to walk away from Barcelona now because the season had to be moved because of the coronavirus, and he's entitled to do that. So he's exercising what he believes is his right to do that, to go and sign for somebody else. The problem is Barcelona are saying, oh no, your contract is until the first week of June is finished. That's now over. Your clause or this specific part of your contract does not come into force, no longer applies. And if anybody wants to sign you, they've got to pay that minimum fee release clause. So if somebody wants to take on Lionel Messi now, believing what he believes, that he can be a free transfer, they could be hit when this gets sorted out down the line with a 629 or 630 million pound bill to sign him. That's the issue that people have got, because at the moment it's unclear the situation regarding his contract. So guys, as you can imagine, speculation is now rife as to where he's going to go, and it's ridiculous. I have to say, it is absolutely ridiculous. And the Sun have put up an image which is great. Euro's top clubs set to fight it out for Messi, but where will the Barcelona icon go? And it's been photoshopped into all the different kits of these 8 clubs. Juve, Bayern, Chelsea, looks good in our kit, I have to say. Liverpool, Inter, Man United, Man City and PSG. So to the Chelsea involvement, and Rio Ferdinand tweeted last night, around 8 o'clock last night, just heard Frank Lampard is in for Messi. Some window this is, if Lamps pulls it off. Now I believe that's something that's been said tongue-in-cheek. We've then seen the fact that Lionel Messi follows just 4 clubs on social media, including Man City and Chelsea, believe it or not. Newell's Old Boys is another one back in Argentina. And it all just gone mad. It's gone absolutely mad. So much so that the Sun have put up a team. Chelsea could line up with Messi, Silva and Ben Chilwell after Rio Ferdinand makes shock transfer claim. And they've put this team up. Onana, Chilwell, Silva, Zuma, Azplicueta, Havertz, Conte, Ziyech, Pulisic, Werner and Messi. It's just ridiculous. Do you, the Chelsea fan watching this video, honestly believe that we're going to sign Lionel Messi? Of course we're not going to sign Lionel Messi. He's got an affiliation with Pep Guardiola. He's arguably had the best years of his career under Pep Guardiola at Barcelona. Now David Silva's left Man City. I know they're looking at Phil Foden, but given the opportunity on a free transfer to sign Lionel Messi, do you think that the owners, the Sheikh at Man City, is going to turn that down? Of course he's not. Is Roman Abramovich going to turn that down? Probably not. But, I mean, where would you fit him in? Of course you'd fit him in. You'll have to. But the affiliation with Pep is strong. He's going to go there. If he comes to England, he'll go to Man City. If he feels like he wants to go somewhere else other than the Premier League, he's got options in Italy. He's got PSG as an option, but they've got to sell one of their players, Neymar or Mbappe. So I can't see him coming to Chelsea. I really, really can't. And just step away from it and just see what develops. It's going to be something that's going to run into the next few weeks. But expect to see Lionel Messi at Man City if he is available on a free transfer. Second story I want to talk about is Thiago Silva. And reports stated in both the Mail and the Sun, Frank Lampard wants Thiago Silva to take over as captain at Chelsea, with him poised to replace Cesar Azplicueta once he has his medical tomorrow and is due to sign tomorrow. What do you think about that as a possibility of Silva coming in as captain, straight away walking in the door and taking over from Cesar Azpi? Let's just look at this from both sides. From Cesar Azpi's side. Now, this is my own opinion. You might have a different opinion to me, but this is mine. Cesar Azplicueta was perfect as a vice captain. On the training pitch, you always hear people talk about he trains to the highest standards. He raises the bar for everybody else to meet and maintain those standards. And he demands so much of himself and everybody else around him that he inspires people on the training ground. That is outstanding. That is something that you want from everybody in the squad, on the training pitch, a manager's dream. Now, there's a difference between being someone that is inspirational on the training pitch to someone who's inspirational on the football pitch. Now, AZPI, outstanding, brilliant signing for us. He's up there with the best bargain signings of all time with Gary Cahill, Branislav Ivanovic for me. AZPI's been outstanding, and I'm not speaking detrimental about him at all in any way when I say this. But when it comes to being the captain that we need, the organiser, the talker, someone that's going to roll at people, someone that's going to boss people about, and someone that just sort of has a bit of an aura about them, unfortunately, AZPI's not that sort of player, because I personally think it doesn't come natural. Of course, there's times you see him trying to G people up, encouraging people. Of course, that's what everyone does. But to go that next step and be the vocal organiser and someone that can roll at people, pull them by the scruff of the neck, give them a kick up the backside, that's not AZPI. That's not his way. So with Jorginho as current vice captain and his future's uncertain, I think Jorginho will step aside quite happily. AZPI will revert back to being a vice captain because Thiago Silva is everything I've just said and more on the football pitch. And that's the difference. AZPI is inspirational, sets the benchmark in training. Silva does it on the pitch. I'm not saying AZPI doesn't, but he doesn't to the standard that Silva does when it comes to the real push and shove and the real crux of things and grabbing people by the throat to give them what for, to get their heads right and to organise and to shout and to bellow at people. That's what I think the difference is, and that's what I think Frank and the coaching team see, and that's why I think Thiago Silva will come in and be captain. And I think in a way AZPI will probably be happy to step to one side and return to his vice captain role, which he held for a number of seasons when he was playing under Gary Cahill before he took over as captain under Sarri. What do you think about what I just said there? Do you agree with me to the point with AZPI and Silva, or have you got a different opinion? Post your comments in the comment section below. Finally, it's N'Golo Kante in this particular video today, and there's a report as featured here. Chelsea star N'Golo Kante is Conte's dream at Inter Milan as he plots for 6th Premier League player. Now, N'Golo Kante is someone that on his day, when he plays in that position in the middle of midfield, not box to box, not sitting in front of the back four, but in the middle of midfield, with the freedom to go and influence all over that area of the pitch, he's simply the best in the world at doing it. When he's on form, when he's fully fit, there's no one better. The question is he fully fit? Will he be fully fit again? Or has the injuries that he's had recently over the past year or so hampered him, and is he now injury prone? And that's the questions you have to ask. Now, I personally think, as Frank has said, this guy had 4 or 5 seasons. Full pelt, absolutely outstanding. At some point, your body's going to break down a little bit, and I think that's what happened. I think Conte will recover fully and will be a vital cog in Frank Lampard and Chelsea's charge to close the gap to Man City and Liverpool and challenge for the Premier League title once again. You build your team around him when he's fully fit and functioning. However, if there's reports from the medical team that he could be slightly injury prone now, would you keep him? I'm not saying that he is. There's no confirmed reports, but it's just to put an opinion out there. We keep seeing these reports that Chelsea will be willing to let him go. For me, Conte leaves, and it's for two reasons. First of all, they deem him to be injury prone now, and he's going to suffer with injuries over the coming seasons, so they're going to sell him. Secondly, if the player himself asks to leave the club, that's different. That's when the player's made his intention clear. He doesn't want to be here. You have no choice but to get rid of him. I can't see either of those two things happening. I think Conte's still got a massive, massive future at Chelsea. You keep your best players, simple as that. What do you guys think? If Antonio Conte comes calling, do you think Chelsea will entertain the idea of selling him? If they do, it's because he's injury prone, and it's been the reports that come back from the medical department have identified that. And that's the only reason you would sell him, other than him asking to leave. Hopefully he'll stay, but these reports are continuing to be published around the media, and I just wanted to focus on that particular report and to get your guys' opinions. So that's it for me for the video, this particular video. If you like the video, smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss my videos come out. Post your comments, comment section below. See you next time.